hello. It is, oh, let me move that. It is vlog time. It is August bank holiday, and you're probably thinking, why are you at mum's? I am at mother's because this weekend for bank holiday, I am doing a first. I'm going camping. And it's Kentside, so there was no point me driving from Essex all the way back to Suffolk to then come all the way back to Kent. So I've dropped the car here at mother's and Danny's on his way to pick me up and we are off camping. Guys, I don't know what to expect. I'm going to have a positive attitude and let's see how the next few days take place. It's going to be a very different August bank holiday vlog because we're going with Dan's cousins and family and children and everything. So I don't know how much there will be of me sitting down chatting with you. Of course, if I'm in the tent and I can grab 5, you know I will. It might just be a lot of time-lapse, phone footage, like scenic things, because I've never been there. It's Camber Sands, I think he said. So it's supposed to be very scenic. So it might just be that and I'll pop in as and when. However, I am also, let's just move you around it. Mum's been out and picked me some bits up today, but I've got me new book. So I finished my book already for this month, which I'm not going to show you because you'll see that in the monthly favourites. So I thought I'll start a new book, and this is the one, Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Me and Mum both have this, and I said to Mum, are you starting to read yet? She was like, no, not yet. I'm like, okay. So I'm hoping I might be able to crack this out and then start a new one before holiday. That's what we're seeing. Whether I'll have time or not, I don't know. But apparently camping is like very, or it can be very relaxing. This is all new to you, girl, here. We've done glamping, now we're doing camping. I'm like, this is just a new thing for me. So we're away tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come back Monday. I will be here Monday with Mum. Dan will be taking, my car back because I actually need to have my windscreen done on Tuesday. So I'll be in Dan's car on Tuesday taking it back. And then Monday night I'll be staying here with Mum. I think she said the mukbang. So we're going to do the mukbang. And I think it might be, I don't know what the food is. She's deciding between 2. So whatever it is, that's Mama G's choice. But yes. So as I say, it might be phone footage. I forgot my bloody demuffler. So if the audio is absolutely shocking because I forgot the thing that I bought the whole camera for basically, so I could film outside and not have the wind. Well done, Shan. It'll probably just be time-lapse and that and a bit of phone footage. And obviously I don't want to put cameras in people's faces. Obviously there's little ones there. So yeah, we shall see how it goes and I will bring you along for the ride. So I'm just waiting for Dan. I've got everything. I've got my phone on a last minute charge. Get a few last little bits to go, and then yeah, it'll probably be phone footage and we're on the road. Everyone is there already. They're all set up, so we're like the last ones because I finished work at 5. Dan should have finished work at 4. Got put on a 5, so it's about 6:30 now. And then he aims, I think, to get us there for about 9. I don't know how far it is. Hopefully it's a bit earlier. Hopefully it's still light, so we can erect the tent. I'm going to be hopeless if I've got to erect a tent, but I will help. I will try. So yes, guys, come along on August bank holiday, camping for the first time with Shan.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. with situations in your mind, and you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing by. You're losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a reason to hold on, blowing like a hurricane right inside of me and you. No blues or avenues can take away my stride. When love's standing holding hands right here by my side. So if you wanna take a ride and see what happens down the road, find yourself a pair of gloves and get yourself a warm-up coat. Oh yes, we'll be doing fine. Just losing track of time. Just losing track of time.
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down. Always on the run, I didn't want to slow down. But baby, then you came around. Yeah, you came around.
Hello, my lovelies. Sorry I've actually not picked up the camera or phone at all. You would have seen loads of time lapses, but it's just been experiencing camping, and to be honest, I haven't really had time to pick up the camera. And I can't lie, from Friday night, guys, I have had a banging headache that has not shifted. It's gone from a tension headache Friday and Saturday to last night and this morning. I've got cluster headaches behind my eye. So yeah, my head has been absolutely pounding for the entirety. It's making me not want to eat. It's not making me want to drink. It's Mother Nature. So I'm a little bit just like, oh. But we're off to a beach today. As you know, as a kid, I went to like Margate and Southend a couple of times, but we was never one to like go to the beach UK. So I don't know what to expect. And Mersey, when me and Dan done the beach hut last year, was a really rocky beach, which, as you all know, for like a week later I could barely walk. So apparently this one is a nice one. It's on dunes though, so I'm thinking like dunes like Morocco with like the camels and all that. So we'll see how it goes. It is a day at the beach, but as I say, yeah, sorry I haven't picked up. It's just been trying to immersify yourself in the experience and see how it is. But yes, we shall see how the beach goes. But I have started my book. I'm about 8 or 9 chapters into my new book, so I'm happy about that. Very dishevelled. I was like, I can't wait for, on tomorrow we're leaving Monday, I'm going back and staying at mum's for the night, and I'll be having a bubble bath because I haven't used the shower facilities here. But I have had the ones from Home Bargains, guys, the full body wipes that they're literally the size of a towel. Godsend, absolute godsend. So I'm glad that I've had those, because I didn't feel comfortable. I'm very thingy where I bathe, and I'm very maybe picky, but if I don't feel comfortable in somewhere, you won't catch me in there. So I'm really freaking glad that I saw them at Home Bargains. But yes, we shall go. But it's one to tick off the list. I've done camping, and yeah, we'll see how today goes. But off to the beach. And then I just had a thing flash up on my phone. So here at the moment it's, I think, what's the time? 11:15, and it's 18 degrees. And Mexico, it's 5:15, I think, in the morning, and it's 27. And I'm like, yes, that is what I am looking forward to. I cannot wait to be Hollybobs. Hollybobs is coming around very, very soon. Am I prepared? No. Also need to now fit in about 6 to 7 weeks of filming in a very short time. And I had a lot of plans for September and October, but I don't know if they're going to be palatable now. You right?
Yes, darling. Do you want the rest of that?
I'll take it. It's a bit warm, but
I'll sort it when I'll get you another one when we're out.
that's okay.
I will.
Dan's been trying to like make everything accommodate, and I'm like, I'm just here for the experience. It's all good. But yeah, Hollybobs is coming around very soon. Am I prepared? No. Probably the least prepared I felt for a holiday. I haven't even done the passport information. I haven't done anything. So I do feel I need to get my tush into gear. And yeah, it's just throwing me with filming a little bit now, because as you know, guys know, August bank holiday, I don't really tend to do much. That's like me prepping for autumn, getting the house ready. So yeah, I'm just feeling I'm going to be a little bit behind schedule, which to rectify that will mean filming every night after work, potentially 2 to 3 videos a night for what I had planned. So yeah, and your girl can only do so much with a banging freaking head. So we'll see. But now we are en route. I think we're going to stop off at Tesco, grab some waters, and then I will give you probably a time lapse of the dunes at Camber Sands. That's where we're going.
No, I won't ever let you down. I promise you that I hold on. I know that it gets tough sometimes, so I'm here to remind you, love. The sun will shine on you wherever you go, wherever you go. And when it gets dark, stay strong. You're never alone. You're never alone. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah. Now I cannot picture my life being without you. You're the center of my life. I know we can't predict the future, baby, I won't lose you. You know that I will stick around. Yeah, I will stick around. No, I won't ever let you down. I promise you that I hold on. I know.
Hello my lovelies. I realised I haven't actually ended this. I've just been editing and I'm like, I haven't ended it at all. So, let's have a roundup. Shannon's first time camping. Guys, next time, I'm not going to camp on Mother Nature. I can't lie. When it's time of the month, I just like to be comfortable. And you know me, I don't really move from the house. I'm living in my loungewear with bags of snacks, just sitting watching TV basically, or I'm reading. I don't really do much on them few days. So the fact that she arrived, I was kind of like, you're going to be a little bit of a problem. And it really did. That I think is what caused my headache. Normally, I'd be like, okay, I can deal with it. I think I was just very overwhelmed on the drive there. Like, I didn't know what to expect, and I probably did work myself up a bit. So I had an excruciating headache from Friday to Sunday. It was back of the head, so that's my normal tension headaches. And then on the Sunday, it come round and it was behind my eye socket. And when I tell you, there's no pain like it, because you can't freaking shift it. So yeah, that niggled me that I had a headache the whole time, and I was just kind of like, oh, really, of all the times? But you just have to like get on with it. And I did. I was a bit quieter than my normal self because it's just such a dull ache, and when it doesn't go, it's just like, oh. After the beach, I did end up having to have a shower. So them wipes that I got from Home Bargains that were like the size of a towel, absolutely amazing. I love them. However, after the beach, even though I didn't go in the sea and I just like moosed on the sand, you know when you just feel gritty all over? And I don't know why. I think it's because obviously the only time I've been away and used like the communal shower and toilets was when me and Dan went to the glamping pod where we just literally got our head down to climb Snowdon. And that was like one big room. So you had the toilet, the shower and the sink all in one. At this site, it was like 2 toilet cubicles and then you had a shower cubicle. And I don't know if it's because Mother Nature as well, but I like to feel extra clean. And the facilities, everyone said to me, like, these are good compared to some that you go. But I don't know, like, what to compare it against because I've never done it before. But for me, I was kind of like, oh, I don't quite know how I'm going to be. So I took all my wipes and before the shower, I give everything a clean. Dan come in with me because I was worried about the spiders. And then he was like, I'm going to wait outside because it might look a little bit iffy, both of us going into a shower cubicle together to everyone else on the site. So I'm going to wait outside. We was chatting away through it. And yeah, after I had the shower, I did feel better because it's just that sand. You're never going to get rid of like that grit even from a wipe. I definitely feel, Dan said we're going to do it again. He said we will give it a go, just us two, to see how it works or how I am, because it might be I was very overwhelmed because it was like my first time. I was kind of like, I don't know what the hell to expect. So he said he's going to try it again with the 2 of us. We're going to remember the duvet and pillows this time because, guys, it was freaking cold. Cold! Even in that sleeping bag. The minute that sleeping bag got unzipped, that's it. And the minute you open that little zip of the tent, all heat gone. So he said next time we're going to take a duvet and I'm going to have me 3 pillows instead of 1, because also I think that contributed to me headache because I'm not like in my normal position. Like I have 3 big pillows at home, and to then be almost like you're lying flat, I don't think that done well with my neck as well. So we've learned like little comforts. He also is going to take loads of savoury snacks, like just that I can munch in bed, because especially if it is Mother Nature, which, as I say, I will try not to go next time on Mother Nature because she really does just throw everything a freaking tis, and it just makes me not feel myself. Of course, you're not yourself. Your hormones are through the roof, and that's life, unfortunately, for a woman. But all in all, I did really enjoy it. The beach was different for me. Last year when me and Dan done the beach hut, we went to Mersey. Now that was a very, very stony beach, if you remember. I couldn't walk properly for about a week after. The Canberra Sands was like a sandy beach, but oh my goodness, the hill you had to climb to get onto it, a dune, so freaking steep. Honestly, that was an experience. I was like, Jesus, I'm not going to make it up this hill. But I literally just sat down. I read my book. Obviously, I didn't go in the sea because I know people say you can, but I don't want to do anything that could aggravate myself in that time of the month. So I just sat there and read my book. We was all having a chit chat and watching the boys and kids and all that in the sea. Everyone was loving life. We was doing our own thing. And then we had to get up the bloody hill to get back. And that again, you're like, Jesus Christ. It was steeper going up, coming back than it was coming down it. So that was okay. We went to Rye. That is a lovely little village. I definitely feel like that's somewhere me and Dan could go back to, because we also saw the Chapel Down Vineyard. If you remember from, I'm going to say 2023, I think it was, we went to Squirries. And they said about Chapel Down as well being a very good vineyard. So that's always been on the list, and we bloody drove past it. So I think that would definitely be somewhere. Rye itself was a lovely little town. Lovely little church. We walked up the church lookout tower and looked out over, it's classed as East Sussex, right? I think so, because we kept seeing signs for Hastings as well. And we was only in Hastings earlier on in the year, which again was a lovely Was it earlier this year? I feel it was. It wasn't last year, was it? No, it was definitely this year. I actually don't know. Time's gone so quick. I feel it was this year we went. I feel it was like April, May time. And Hastings was lovely again. So I definitely feel Rye is somewhere we can go back. Lovely little quaint shops. A lot of wineries. A micro pub. A lovely little poke bowl shop that we saw. So I was just like, you know what? I'm here for this. We're going to pop back. And then, of course, lovely food of an evening. Like, I love seeing what you could actually do, like with all the hookups and everything. Like, I thought camping would just be you'd have a fire and that's what you cook over. But no, you've got like hookups and generators and power leads and like extension leads and everything like you could have in a kitchen, you can have camping. Of course, roasting marshmallows, that was a lovely favourite. And then just seeing like the evening, the sunrises, the sunsets. The guys were seeing shooting stars. Your girl's too slow. I can't be flipping my head around looking for a shooting star. I was very slow on that and missed quite a few. And then we was, as I say, because it was on a farm, so you could go to the farm and see the little animals that you would have seen. We had the pigs, we had the little pygmy goats, we saw sheep. There was a lovely little walk around like with a lake and a stream. There was a shepherd's hut over the back, so I was like, okay, that's always handy, because me and Dan done a shepherd's hut, I want to say 2023 again. I feel like it was down when we was doing the vineyard, or around about that same time. So yes, and then the final night, the Sunday night, my headache had started to clear, and your girl actually got a final night, like a decent night's kip. And I was like, oh, I just wish I could have had this on like the Friday night and I would have been a lot more upbeat. But you know me, I'm always smiling, I'm always go-to. But I knew in myself I was just a little bit quieter because I was having me cramps. I was not feeling me greatest. I was feeling like a bloated wow. And you know when it's just like, it's not the time. But has it put me off? No. As I say, we will give it a go again. If you had to say to me though, camping or log cabin, I would still go for my cabins just because everything is there. But on the other hand, Dan said there are like sites where you can have stuff like you have at the log cabin. So you can get ones with like a restaurant on site or like a little shop or something like that, because we was literally just us. So good job we all bought little bits and bobs, because I think the nearest supermarket was about 10-15 minutes away at Tesco. But it was a lovely little area. As I say, never been out that way of it. We've been to Hastings, but this was kind of like a different diversion. Talking of diversions, it put us on one when we was on the way there. It didn't tell us actually how to get around the diversion, so we kind of ended up just going through it. But yes, as I say, this isn't my typical vlog. I do apologise that it's been quite music, like time-lapsified, but I didn't want to get the camera all the time. Obviously, there's Dan's family and there's children. It's not something to like just start whacking at the camera. Everyone knows that I do YouTube, but I was like, you know what? I want to kind of enjoy the moment as well. So it was just literally little snippets from when we was out and about and chilling there that I would get on my phone. I don't actually think I got the camera out at all when I was there, which is very, very strange for me. Normally, you know me, I'm like straight up, but it was just enjoying the moment, spending time with everyone, making memories, learning new experiences, and yeah, it was a lovely little weekend. And as I say, on the Monday you would have seen, went back, I was at mum's. First thing I done was run my bubble bath because I just wanted something to chill us out. I had an evening with mum, we done a bit of filming, and then I come back here Tuesday, and guys, if you could only just see behind you, autumn is fully underway. We've not yet started decorating because your girl's got to get up in the loft. But I've started buying little bits and bobs, and I'm still contemplating whether I decorate autumn and Halloween all at once, which is what I normally do, or to do autumn and then like keep a box or two of Halloween and then bring them in. I feel I'm probably just going to get it all out together, because where we're away we miss like a couple of weeks of the seasons. So we're probably just going to get it all out. Yeah, which is probably good. So you'll have like something autumnal and then Halloween all together. But then, you know what? That comes down, and then Christmas. And I really, 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 really cannot wait to get fully in the swing of Christmas this year. The only trouble is actually getting stuff out of the loft.
between me and Dan, I have to really like try and be strong because he passes it to me and I'm like, oh, like there's steps and I just feel like I'm going to end up going backwards and falling down the stairs. But my lovelies, that is the end of August bank holiday vlog. And as I say, it is very different. Sorry it's not the usual content, but your girl was enjoying herself and we was kind of just enjoying everyone's company and being in the moment. If anyone does have tips on camping or where to go or campsites to do, any tips at all, I'm still a very newbie with just one little camping trip under my belt. So I'm a complete novice at this, guys. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, leave us a comment. Any tips or tricks you can give your girl to do with camping would be highly appreciated. And take care, stay safe as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!